And Algeria's Rosiland joins us now live from Washington, D.C. Ros, a strong warning from the Senate Foreign Relations Committee to Ecuador.
That's right. In about 6 weeks' time, the preferential trade agreement which Ecuador has with the United States is going to expire unless Congress reauthorizes it. There is strong speculation that if Ecuador were to provide asylum to Edward Snowden, that the U.S. Congress would retaliate by getting rid of that favorable trade protection, and that includes a lot of agricultural products. Many people will go to a supermarket here and buy flowers for their homes. Those often come from Ecuador, if not from Colombia. Also, a lot of fresh produce comes from Ecuador, and you might see the prices here in the United States go up if that produce is not available in the marketplace. There's a lot of concern. The Ecuadorian government has already launched an online campaign even before the case of Edward Snowden arose. But because that senator you mentioned, Robert Menendez, the chairman of the Senate Foreign Relations Committee, has said that he will lead an effort to make certain that the trade protection is not extended. It certainly is increasing the pressure to try to get Snowden returned to the U.S.
Meanwhile, Rosiland, Hong Kong says there were mistakes in the extradition order sent by the Americans, which could have possibly delayed the proceedings, the extradition of Snowden. How are the Americans responding to this?
Well, essentially, it's coming down to what is Snowden's middle name. They say that the name that was filled out on the form by U.S. authorities was not the name that matched up with his passport. And so they're saying, well, we had to let him go because we were given a request to return someone who was not Edward Snowden in our judgment. Of course, the U.S. government is denying that, but we have as yet not seen any physical proof. We've asked for it, a copy of that extradition request, to see exactly what name was written in or typed in and then handed over to the Hong Kong authorities.
Ross, thank you very much. That's Algeria's Rosiland reporting there live from Washington, D.C.